Hi everyone, if you are finding this content helpful and want to dive deeper into the course, make sure to check out the entire course available on Udemy. By purchasing the course, you will get access to the course content, downloadable resources, and exclusive material to help you master developing this app using Flutter and Firebase. The link is in the description below. Let's implement this manuscript. Okay, so here we want to list out all of the food items uploaded by the restaurant. Okay, so first we will head over to provider. Here we do have add food provider. I have just changed the name to food provider. Here also we have changed the name to food provider. And here we have added a list of food models. So previously it was add food model, but now it's food model. So we have just changed the names. We have this list of food model, and now we want to write a function through which we can update this list. So we will head over to services, and here we do have food data CRUD services. We will go to food data CRUD services. We have upload food data. Now we want to introduce a new function to fetch food data. So we'll go with static fetch food data. And here it's going to be an asynchronous function. And now here we will go with try catch. And here inside of catch, we will go with log message. And it's going to be e.toString. And the next is going to be a throw of exception. We will throw exception. And now we will write our code inside of try. So first we will go with a list of food model. And it's going to be food data equals an empty list. Now inside try, we will go with final query snapshot, and it's going to be a type of map of string dynamic. And here we will go with snapshot equals await firestore dot collection and then dot order by dot where. Okay, so this collection is going to be food. Order by, we will go to food model. Here we do have upload time. Copy this one, come here, order by, and it's going to be upload time comma the descending true, and where we will again visit food model, copy this parameter, that is restaurant UID, and here we will paste it is equal to auth dot current user dot, then we will go with user ID, and then we will go with dot get. Now we have the snapshot here. Now we have to convert the snapshot to list of food model. So for this we will go with snapshot dot docs dot for each. Okay, now here we do have this element, so we will go with food data dot add food model dot from map element dot data, and it's done. Now we want to remove this ignore, and here at last, after this try catch, we want to return this food data. So we'll go with return food data, and we are good. Now we will head over to the provider, that is food provider, and here we'll create a function fetch, not fetch, let's go for get food data,
and we will make it asynchronous. Here it's going to be items equals to await food services, food data crude services dot fetch food data. And then we will go for notify listeners. And we are good here. Now we will head over to the menu screen. And here we have this center. We will just remove this. And instead we will go with a list view. And we will go with padding. It's going to be edge insets dot symmetric. Horizontal, we will go for 3.w. Vertical, we will go for 2.h. And now it's time for children. So let's not go with this list view instead. Let's go with something different. We will go with consumer. Consumer. And here in builder, we will go with context, comma, food provider child. And here we have to declare the provider here. So here we will go with food provider. And after this child, we will go with curly braces. Here we will go with the check. If food provider dot items dot is empty, then we will display the message that we will return center child text add food items. Style, we will go for app text style. Let's go for 14 bold. Dot copy with color gray will be a good one. And now if the list is not empty, we have to return something, right? So else return list view dot builder. Here we have to go with context comma index, and then we will go with food model, food data equals food provider dot items of index and return container. Let's go for height. Let's not go for height. Child, we will go for child. And here there is another thing, we will go with padding. So it's going to be edge insets dot symmetric. Horizontal, let's go for 2.w. Vertical, let's go for 1.h. And we will go with decoration, box decoration, border radius dot circular. It's going to be 5.sp. And then we will go for border dot all, and it's going to be color. Let's go for black. Black 87 will be a good color. Let's add semicolon here and just remove this style for now. We have to add a semicolon here also, and we have to go with item count, and it's going to be food provider dot items dot length, and shrink wrap is going to be true. And then physics, it's going to be const bouncing scroll physics. Now whenever we land on this screen, we want to make sure that we trigger the fetch, what you can say, the fetch food data function. So here we will go with init state, and inside of this init state we want to go with widget binding. And here is our widget binding code, And inside of it, we will go with context.read food provider dot get food data. And we are here. We are good. Now let's save this one. And right now we don't have any kind of food data. So we'll head over to this screen, come back here. So we do have some errors here. So there is a catch here. So since we are going with multiple query, we have to add this inside our Firebase. So whenever I just landed on this menu screen, I got an error. So it basically gives us the fix also. So it says the query requires an index. You can create it here. So here they have provided us a URL. We will simply copy this URL for the multiple query, that is this queries. Head over to our browser and paste this URL. Paste the URL here, enter, and here we have to save this one, and it will take a little time. And this query have been enabled. Now let's move back here and we will restart our application. We'll head over to menu, and as you can see, we have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 containers. There is a screen. Have this menu screen. We have these 5 containers. Here, basically, I have added 5 food items.
Hi everyone, if you are finding this content helpful and want to dive deeper into the course, make sure to check out the entire course available on Udemy. By purchasing the course, you will get access to the course content, downloadable resources, and exclusive material to help you master developing this app using Flutter and Firebase. The link is in the description below.